I was so excited because the whole year I was talking to Mike kind of about scheduling that, because my parents always asked me, like, they'd be like, oh, it'd be so cool if you could play your sister before she graduates. So when I found out that Mike got us to play each other, I was really excited, and she didn't know before, so I got to tell her the news, and she was so excited.
When I found out I was going to play my sister, the first time we were trying to work it out in the spring season, so it wouldn't be a regular conference game. I found out we couldn't play each other in the spring, and I was really upset by that because I thought it might be able to work out. But then during the fall, when I found out we could play at MIZZOU, the first time I found out, I was so excited. First off, I probably jumped in the air, probably the highest my vertical has ever been. And then afterwards, I had to call her, and I just ecstatic, jubilant, emotional. It was probably one of the best moments that I can recall before we actually played.
I was a sophomore and she was a senior, and I was really shy in high school, and she would never shut up, so I never really got a chance to speak up, and I was a setter, so I should have been more talkative. And she was the captain, and she would always critique my sets even when I knew they were okay, so it was just really frustrating, but it was a good experience. It was really weird because we've always talked about how our teams are in college, when we go home for Christmas breaks and stuff, how we're doing. And then when I got to see her kind of doing her thing, I was a proud little sister moment, just, I don't know, seeing her, because she's always been so good and she's been a role model to me. So I just couldn't stop smiling at her through the night. It was kind of creepy, but that's how she was too, so it was fun.
Playing against my sister was my ultimate dream for my college career for my senior year. I've never had a chance to say, yeah, I'm going to play my sister throughout my freshman and junior year. And then when my sister decided to play college volleyball, I actually thought it was a possibility. And when we stepped on that court together, that was a moment I will never forget.
One of my last serves, I think it was game point, I aced her, and that was really exciting. And before that I served 13 points in a row or something, and it was the last point and we were kind of crushing them, so I felt bad, but at the same time I was like, oh, I can rub this in your face now, so it was good.
I have to say, during the third set, I was passing right back, and I look across the net, and Mackenzi is serving, and she bounces the ball, and I could tell she didn't want to look at me, and we made eye contact, and we smiled, and then she serves the ball at me. And she served probably 4 or 5 times in a row at me. And the other time was when Mackenzi was in the front row. She was at the right front position. I was in middle back, and serve receive, and Mackenzi's at the net. We look at each other and we give the biggest grin, and when you're playing your sister, it's not like you're playing a competitive match. You're playing with emotional heart, and you're there in the moment, and it was unreal. I can't explain another match that felt like that.
They've always been big supporters of us. They don't miss a game. And my oldest sister actually got to come too. And they made T-shirts that said Humm sibling rivalry, I think, and had the Xavier logo and the Oakland logo. So it was really cute. They just made a big ordeal out of it.
I'm really glad that I could share this moment with my sister, and not only my sister, but my whole family as well. My mom, my dad, my uncle, and my older sister, Kylie, was there. And for them to cheer for 1 point for Xavier and cheer for 1 point for Oakland, I know there was never a negative moment for them in that match. Either way, one child was going to win. And to have them there was really special, because that's something we can talk about for the rest of our lives together as a family.